Hello, hello, surprise! I'm now live and I am coming to you from a space of wanting you to experience your life and your business as a healer with such calm, peace, joy, and prosperity. And I know as healers, we know our purpose is to help people. Some of us know who our, the true tribes of our souls are, and that we're here to help them. Some of us know what specific area or what specific thing we are here to help them with. And even when you have all of those details in place, and I know a lot of us tend to kind of jump around from either free business webinars to free marketing webinars to free, client attraction webinars. And some of us jump around, from paid offering to paid offering to paid offering. And it's still a challenge, and it's still can feel like a struggle. Even after learning all the things, and even after keeping up with the new trends in business and all of that, as the magical witchy healers that we are, it can feel so hard to focus and get, all of the things we know about ourselves and our businesses, our healer selves, and our gifts and our offerings. It can still feel so hard, excuse me, to gather together and sort of meld all we know about ourselves, our businesses, and all we've learned from other business teachers, meld it all and get it going forward in a way that actually works for us in a sustainable way while we are living our soul's purpose and helping our tribes with what we're here to help them with. Some of us haven't even figured all that out yet, and that's totally okay. But my focus for today is obviously figuring all that out and having the business tools in place, but B, and most importantly of all, is to actually be able to take everything we know and learn and fuse it together and start to use the tools and use our gifts together in a way that is harmonious and sustainable, and put our businesses out into the world in a way that doesn't feel like a struggle, that doesn't feel confusing, that doesn't feel unfocused or unclear. And I know the number one reason that can lend itself to the the challenge or the challenging feelings we experience when we're trying to get it all together and put our healing businesses out into the world and actually turn our healing practices into viable careers that are as rewarding for us as they are helpful for our tribes, if that makes sense. The number one challenge that gets in the way is our trying to feel into the proper English words here. Our the hard times we have. Well, the first thing that's coming to mind is feeling comfortable in our own skins, let alone feeling comfortable embracing our own magic and standing in our power when it comes to our true gifts and magic, and getting it all, and saying a conscious yes to being the shining light and shining out with all your gifts and magic into the world, and being that lighthouse and that harbor for your true tribes. It's we've had so many past lives of being punished for doing what we're trying to do in this life, that it's just this like push and pull. It's like, oh, I'm so excited to help my people and to share my gifts and to spread the love and to bring more peace onto earth, throughout the work that I'm doing. But there are these internal blocks and like creepy crawly vines that have been kind of forming in our souls, in our energy fields, in our emotional bodies, and in our mental bodies, that really inhibit us from, unless we have a way of untangling from all of that, and a way to quickly release all of that. All of these internal blocks that we've picked up throughout the centuries really can inhibit our growth and expansion as sustainable, viable, healing business owners. So I want so much to have you be in a position and Minerva wants this for you too. That's Minerva. To be in a position where you are so fully grounded in who you truly are on a soul level, and so fully grounded in how magical you are, and so fully grounded in the gifts that you are here to offer your tribes, and so fully grounded in your knowledge about the truth of how helpful and healing and supportive you are for your people, for your tribes, for your soulmate clients. I wish this for you. That this has been my path of struggle. I've gone through it all. I've come into more and more of myself, so that I am just, crystal or diamond clear, as the new prosperity has taught me, in what I'm here to create and what my heart truly desires for me to create in this lifetime, in my business, through my business, in my life, in my realm. And I have been on this road navigating through all of the blocks and the shifts and the tides and the ebbs and the flows and the and the energy wackiness and all of it. And this offering has come from all of that, all of my background, and all of how I last November said yes to being the oracle of the new prosperity energy paradigm for the healers of Earth, and all that I've learned since then, and all that I've unearthed, and all of the insights I've gained, all of it is being put into my current offering, the Money Miracle. And this is a year-long immersion for the healers of Earth, in which you get to navigate and excavate and unearth and and unleash any of the old blocks and all of your magical powers, and bit by bit, day by day, as we are going to receive daily Money Miracle attunements and weekly Money Miracle live transmissions, and biz, very, very clear, soulful biz guidance from my Red Dragon guide and me. But my Red Dragon is like torches her way through any of the cloudiness and fogginess and gets right to the heart of the matter, so that it's like the egg is cracked open and the gold sprouts out, and you gain that clarity. And I've been working with my healer tribe in connecting you guys with your inner abundance, magic, prosperity, wealth, money, financial joy. I've been doing this work consciously since 2006, in different formats. And now in connection with the new prosperity energy, it's all come together into this offering, the Money Miracle. And I don't want, if you hear weird noises in the background, by the way, it's my dogs. I think Baxter just burped. Sorry, Bax. In my realm, that's a sign of energy release, actually, so it's a good thing. I don't want to see any of you struggle anymore, and I don't want to continue to see these patterns of these amazing healers who are here to do your soul purpose work, but then you get stopped up, and then you do a little more, and then you hit a wall, and then you back up a little because the wall's too scary. And it hurts my heart. It hurt my heart when I've been going through it, and it hurts my heart to see anyone else, any of you guys going through it. And and even if you are already in a regular routine in your healing business or healing practice, but there's still some part of you that kind of feels like you're not quite, totally opening and showing all of your true magic in all of its shiny butterfly rainbow spectral glory, and maybe you're not, maybe you're charging like, I don't know, I just saw $35 for a 30-minute session, or or you're just doing one session at a time. And when at the end of the session, and I used to do this all the time when I was doing my shamanic healing sessions live in person years ago, people would say, so at the end of the session, after they had all these amazing transformations and release, they would say, so when should I come back to see you? And I'd be like, I don't know, when you want to, or like I would say something like, usually I just say, when you're guided to, when in truth and in reality, retrospectively, and I don't really regret it, because I just didn't really know. I didn't really know how to not only package my offerings, but let people know the value of the either like a multiple session package, because maybe during an hour and a half session that we would have, we would clear up stuff from one lifetime, but there might be like 300 other lifetimes, that kind of thing. And now my energy healing or energy work works a lot more quickly. And so that's why I'm more guided to create these group formats where I'm just transmitting, the sound healing codes, or doing the live energy work for the group, and it's evergreen, and you could go back and watch it and receive more and more energy work if needed. But back then it was like one session at a time. I didn't really know how to convey the value of, well, you should come back every other week for the next 8 to 10 weeks or whatever, And that would have been really helpful for them. And but again, I don't regret it because I just wasn't in that space of being, even knowing that that was a thing, right? Let alone being ready to break out into, a more expanded state of abundance in my business. But the more and more I've helped others, my tribe, connect with your abundance, I've learned through that too. It's like, oh yeah, an expansion is expansion. There's no staying inside that box or under the blanket or in the closet anymore. In this lifetime, this is our lifetime to break out of the old earth chains and denseness and fog and literally be in our bodies as the mage, the wizards, the 100% full on sorcerers that we truly are. And so that's been my journey. That is what I will help you with in the Money Miracle year-long immersion. We have a group there already. We've been doing some prep work, energy work. It's really easy to jump in and catch up on that. I deliver things in sort of bite-sized pieces that pack extremely powerful punches, so that it's not like you're going to have to sit there and watch like 10 hours worth of master classes in order to catch up. So no, it's always I follow the flow of energy, and I share what needs to be shared in that moment, and people can go back throughout the week and go through the stuff, and it's extremely powerful. It's easy to go through. It's bite-sized, like I said, especially the sound healing codes. Those are like, I mean, not literally that noise, but they're just really, they're very concise, and it takes a very little amount of time to have very powerful transformations. So we work fast in the new prosperity energy. Ooh, here comes my black kitty up behind me. I think he's coming. I see his silhouette. And the thing about, okay, so we've been there, we've been doing prep work. The Money Miracles officially begins on Monday, May 22nd. And right now we're in ground floor pricing through this weekend. So the ground floor pricing ends Sunday night, the 21st at 10 p.m. Central. Now, I'm glad I'm making this video on Friday. I thought I was going to have to do it tomorrow, which is Saturday, but I got it in. I snuck it in, so you have the whole weekend. And the thing about the pricing, the ground floor pricing, is number one, it's great. It's a year-long thing, and for like masterminds, many people charge, oh God, I've seen them for 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. No, mine right now, ground floor pricing, it's less than 1,000. Full pay is 777, and there are a 6-pay option. There is a 6-pay option. There is a 12-pay option, and I even stretched it out because healer people, I want you to come into the Money Miracle and release everything that's been holding you back. Release everything that's not truly you, and be completely grounded in the amazing, magical human healer that you are here in this lifetime. So I've extended also the payment plans into a 24-pay. So the price will be raising this weekend, Sunday, 10 p.m. Central. And still, even with the price raise, it'll still be an amazing price range and payment plan options and all of that jazz. So, but really, 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 for like an oh my God, I can't even believe this deal, amazing deal. Join now, join this weekend, join. So to learn all about it and sign up, I'm going to type in my website here too. It's www.witchy, thenewprosperity.world/money miracle. www.thenewprosperity.world/themoneymiracle. And I want you to soulfully succeed and experience and receive the happiness and financial freedom and abundance that you desire and deserve from within your heart. I want you to have a fun, sustainable, peace-filled business that is based on your soul purpose. And I want you to fly free and soar and just have it all. Okay. Love you.